Guys, the game didn't go as we hoped. Here to help us make sense of it all, the people's voice and host of No Fakin' Sports, David Kincaid.
What's up, guys? I know this video is releasing on a Sunday, and I know it's 2 days later, and I know you guys probably don't even want to talk about it anymore. You're probably over it with the season being over, with us losing the first round of playoffs to a team that we beat the previous two matchups. Brent Venables going 0-4 in bowl games. But even though I don't want to talk about it, I still feel like I have a responsibility, and I have some great footage that I want to share with you guys that I took at the game. So I went down to the game. I did some interviews and just kind of got a feel for what some of the fans were thinking, Oklahoma and Alabama fans. And I want to go ahead and share that footage with you guys. What's up, everybody? No Fakin' Sports here in Norman, Gaylord Memorial Stadium. The Oklahoma Sooners are about to welcome, with hostility, the Alabama Crimson Tide to see if we can beat them 2 times in one season. A lot of people don't think it can happen, but we know what we did the first time. We know what we did last year. I think we still get the job done. Now, regardless of how we get the job done, whether it's defense, running the football, Ben Arbuckle dialing up some plays, I know we get the job done. I feel it in my soul. But until the game starts, I want to go ahead and get the reaction from the fans and see how they feel about everything. So I'm going to find a couple of people. We're going to ask them a couple of questions, and we're going to talk about the game. No Fakin' Sports. Let's do it. I want to find some Alabama fans. That's what I really want to do. Just see if we could just stop somebody and bother them. Hey guys, you up for a quick interview? Just thoughts on the game? Rather not? Okay, no worries, no worries. All right, so go ahead, give me your names. Go ahead.
I'm Bo. Henry. Carson. Kevin.
So y'all are giving me student vibes.
Okay, because I'm like,
Sir.
Go ahead and give your majors as well.
Sports business. Business finance.
Finance. Communication.
oh
Hey, sounds
wow.
like we making some money over here.
Yeah.
I like it.
And a little bit of real estate, mine in real estate.
Okay, so of course we're all Sooner fans.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you guys more optimistic or nervous about the game?
Optimistic for sure. For sure.
Definitely nervous. I couldn't be more optimistic. We're gonna win this game. I'm nervous. I grew up an LSU fan. I'm scared of Bama. Straight up.
But that's Nick Saban's Alabama. This ain't Nick Saban's Alabama.
That's a good point.
But I got you.
I'm still scared of Bama regardless. They beat our ass last year. Still scared of them.
It's Bama.
Not OU. They beat LSU's ass
I
last
got
year.
you. I got you.
Can't beat OU though.
I'm just saying.
Can't do it.
So, if we were to win the game, how do you guys think we would do that?
I'll tell you right now, Kip Lewis can have a game. That's how we're going to win the game. Is Kip Lewis and R. Mason Thomas. That's how we're going to win the game.
Yes, sir.
The only way we win the game, low-scoring game, defensive battle. Mateer's thumb ain't doing too well right now, so it's defensive battle.
I'll tell you how we're gonna win this game. We're gonna win this game with Tate Sandell.
Ooh, I like
That's how we're gonna win the game.
Last second
It's
field
not
goal?
about
like
touchdowns. It's about the leg. It's called football for a reason, and Tate Sandell knows that.
Takes the foot.
It takes the foot. We know R. Mason Thomas can dominate that line. He wasn't there the first game. We still won. R. Mason Thomas dominated the line. Give me 1.5 sacks for him. Bet the over. Trust me, bet the over on 1.5 sacks.
R. Mason Thomas, dog. Corlin Guillory, dog.
One
Kip
Mason
Lewis,
Thomas, 1.5
dog.
sacks. Y'all want
Bowen
free
Bros, dog. John Mateer, dog. Isaiah Santana, dog. Deion Burks, dog.
Team full of them.
Dog.
Team full of them. So if we, and I don't want to dim the mood, but if we were to lose,
I'd kill myself.
how do you?
I'm killing myself.
No, don't do that. How do you think it would happen? What do you think would have happened if we were to lose?
Only way we lose is our defense allows just gets murdered.
It's Mateer. It's Mateer throwing for 87 yards and 2 picks.
Yeah, I agree with Big Dog right here. It is
I think
Mateer. It's
Mateer
all on
knows his
Mateer.
place.
So no turnovers. No turnovers.
He 87 yards. We got it.
turnovers, we
Mateer.
win.
If Mateer throws for 2 touchdowns, 150 yards, it's a ball game.
Oh, we win.
OU wins.
Easy.
If he throws for 100 yards, interception, touchdown, ball game. We lost.
I agree.
Okay.
He's
Final
got-
score.
All right, final score. I'm gonna say 20-10 Sooners.
What is 27-17 Sooners?
I'm gonna go with 20-13 Sooners.
16-13 Bama.
Key player. All right, man. Y'all enjoy the game. I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, y'all got the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Sir, you look like a very interesting Alabama fan. Would you come do an interview with me, please? I only got one Alabama fan.
What kind of interview?
So I have a YouTube channel,
Okay.
and I just want to ask you some questions. You can stand in there too if you like.
Hold our beers.
Huh?
Can we have our beers?
Yeah,
in
of course you can.
Okay.
It's YouTube.
What are we talking about?
So here we go. All right. So No Faking Sports, guys. We're here with some more Alabama fans. I found 2 more fans, and we're here with Mindy,
Jamie.
Jamie. Okay, guys. Did you guys come down from Alabama for the game?
No, we're from Dallas, Texas.
Okay, I live in Fort Worth.
Okay.
Okay, so
There
you guys
go.
are Bama fans.
We are.
Okay,
yeah.
awesome. I actually used to play football in Alabama. I played in Mobile, but I was born in Eden, Oklahoma, and I'm a huge Sooner fan. But
Okay.
my channel is called No Faking Sports, NOFAKIN Sports with no spaces. So where do you guys usually get your YouTube news from as far as Alabama and stuff like that? Do you watch any YouTube?
No, not too much YouTube.
Not too
No,
much?
no.
Okay. Are you guys more optimistic or nervous about the game?
Both. I think
Both?
Yes.
Okay.
Because last year, the turnout wasn't so good.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're hoping for something different.
And they beat us this year, but it's hard to beat the same team twice.
Okay, all right. I don't want to grab your hand, but if you could just put
Yeah.
it should be able to hear it, but it's
There you
just
go.
double check. So kind of both, and you're kind of on the same way.
No, man, I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic.
No way Bama's losing this
No,
game.
we gonna get this one.
Okay,
We gonna
okay,
get this
okay.
one. You
Awesome.
can't beat the
We
same
gotta
team
win.
twice.
That's what they say.
We're stacked. We're a powerhouse.
That's what they say.
Eliminate the turnovers, and it's a different game from last time.
So that was actually my next question. How do you guys think that Alabama goes about winning this football game?
Oh yeah, they just got to take control of the line of scrimmage and reduce turnovers.
Yes,
if,
sir.
If Ty Simpson can take the pressure, because they're going to come. Brett Venables is a good defensive coach.
Yes, he is.
And he's ready. So he's gonna come after him. And so when Ty has to make those split decisions,
Yes, sir.
he needs to make the right one, because last game he didn't. He threw some bad turnovers. You know, when they were coming after him, bad turnovers, pick 6.
Yes, sir.
So eliminate the mistakes. That's what Alabama has to do, and then they play Alabama football, and then we're good.
Yes, sir. Same
Roll
thing?
Tide!
No, that's right. So, if you guys, if you were to lose, how do you think that would have happened? Just kind of the opposite, the turnovers?
Hey, no doubt, Oklahoma's a good football team.
2 blue bloods going at it. This is what football's all about.
Football playoff. This is what we all signed up for right here.
And a lot of people have kind of pegged this as one of the lower games. I think this is the best first round matchup.
This is the 8-9
2
matchup.
blue bloods.
This is the 8-9 matchup. There you go.
How does, I don't understand how people think that the Texas A&M Miami matchup is going to be better than this.
Nah.
Them ain't no blue bloods.
Nah. It's
That's
all about the
second,
ranking.
third tier.
These are the most equal teams right here.
Yes, sir.
This is the game right here.
Yes,
That's
sir.
why it's the first one.
Yes,
We're
sir.
kicking off the playoff season right here.
And
So
they
let's
knew
do
how
it.
they knew how to do it. Historic.
Yes.
So go ahead and give me a score prediction from both of you guys.
Oh man, I think if Alabama does what they need to do, it's gonna be Alabama 24, Oklahoma 17.
Okay. Alabama 24-17.
I say 32-12. Is that even?
Who's going to win?
We are.
32-12.
There you go.
You only got us kicking 4 field goals.
There you go, defense. Y'all still go kickers good, though.
Yes, he
don't
is.
miss
Yes,
much.
He is. Yes, he is. That's awesome, guys. Well, thank you for the interview.
Oh,
You guys
absolutely.
enjoy the game. And you guys be safe going back to Dallas. So you going back tonight?
No, we're here tonight.
Okay, I got to go to work tomorrow, so I'm going back tonight
No,
after the game, man. I'm going to be 2 o'clock in the
This
morning
is the
getting
weekend
home.
for us. Come on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, you guys enjoy the game, man. Thank you very much. All right, guys, so my name is David Kincaid. I have a YouTube channel called No Faking Sports. You guys have some beautiful smiles. You guys are students here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's not a test.
No, okay, we are.
she was like she didn't know what to say. It's all right. Don't worry about it. You guys are obviously Oklahoma fans, right? Everybody
Yes.
Oklahoma fans here. Are you guys more optimistic or nervous about the game?
Optimistic.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So for us to win, what do you think that we have to do in order to get the win today and move on in the playoffs?
You got it.
Establish a run game.
That's my guy right
Establish a
there.
run
That's my
game.
guy right
You
there.
get a
That's
run game,
perfect.
we're good.
Come
We
on,
get a
you
run
got to
game,
give
we're
me
good.
something.
She knows ball. She's just
No,
nervous.
I'm nervous.
It's all right. It's all right. I can edit out whatever you don't like in it, so you're fine. It doesn't matter. Come on, let her think for a second. What you got?
For a second, you got it. We just have to have a positive attitude.
A positive attitude, that's even better. I'm guilty of that because sometimes I get a little frustrated with our offensive coordinator, but hey, positive attitude, that's a good one. I like that right there. Come on, you got to give me something now. You got to give me something now. Okay, don't worry. So if we were to lose, how do you think that would happen?
You put it in my face. If we lose, I think I think our defense would actually be our losing. But I mean, our offense has been the same throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
I mean, at least since week 4. So
Yeah.
if we have a good defensive game, I think we're good. But I mean, if we don't show up, which is bound to happen at some point in time, I feel like. But I've got faith.
They've shown
I've got
up
faith.
all
I've got faith.
year.
I've got
I do
faith.
too.
I've got faith.
I do too.
I've got faith.
All right, so
Or-
give me a score prediction. You got to go first this time.
No, prediction.
Score prediction. Come on.
Guys, I don't know. Let me go last.
Okay.
34-17.
34-17. Oh, we're going to score some points today.
We're putting board 2 weeks off.
Okay, awesome.
24 to 17.
24-17. I like it.
30 to 16.
32-16. So we double them up. I like it. So, do you guys watch YouTube at all?
Not really, no.
Not really. Well, the channel is called No Faking Sports, NOFAKIN Sports, with no spaces. You guys are definitely going to be on there. So if you want to go find it, I would truly appreciate it. It was nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you.
Super nervous. It's all right. You guys have a good time. Enjoy the game.
Yes, sir.
All right? All right, No Faking Sports. I have found an Alabama fan and a Sooner fan walking in the game together. Looks like a house divided. Who do we have here?
I'm Diego. I'm the Bama fan. Been it since a little kid.
Okay.
And I'm Cora, and I'm the Go Sooners.
Okay. So you're from Alabama?
I'm actually from Colorado.
Okay, no worries. Oh, you guys are siblings.
So our house is divided.
So it's still house divided, but they're siblings. So you guys grew up, you and Sooner fan, you're an Alabama fan?
Yes, sir.
That is awesome, man. That is awesome. So let me ask you first. Okay. Are you more optimistic or nervous about the game?
I'm nervous. I mean, we've been a little rocky this year. In the last
has
couple
been a
of
little
games,
rocky.
Our defense is solid, but our offense is what?
Yeah.
That's the nervous part.
Yes, ma'am. I agree with you. I agree with you completely. How about you? More optimistic or nervous?
I'm excited. You know,
Just
we
excited.
We got here.
Man.
Everyone hates on us, so you know, the time we get to shine and everyone gets to just stay hating on us fills me with joy.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's just human nature when somebody's on top for so long.
Yeah.
People don't like to see
The
that
same
person
face, right?
continue to be on top. Alabama has been on top for so long, man. An awesome program. 2 blue bloods having to go at it. So if Oklahoma, what does Oklahoma need to do to win?
I think first we got to make sure that we're throwing complete passes, moving the ball downfield, getting our run game going.
Okay.
I have no concern in our defense
We got
whatsoever.
some smart fans here in Norman, guys. You heard what she said. Get the run game going.
I mean, we need that pass completion like above 60% for once, you know?
Yes, sir.
Love Mateer, but I need more out of him to win this game.
I agree. I agree. Same thing for you. What does Alabama have to do to get this win?
You know, offensive line, we have to control the grounds.
Yeah.
We got to make sure no one's bossing us around. Then the best thing is we got to get Miller going. We got to give him the ball. Jalen Miller. Maybe Hill in there. I love Hill.
Yeah.
Love Hill. You know, and then we got to try to get, you know, maybe Ryan the ball. I haven't seen him get the ball at all.
Yeah.
Like, it was real
get
sad.
him some targets.
Real sad not to get him any targets.
Yeah.
During, like, the Auburn
and
game.
Oklahoma has done good jobs against him in the last 2 meetings, so we'll see if that continues. The defensive backs have
Hopefully
played
Jeremy
well.
Bernard can catch some and take some
Yeah.
lead.
You guys got some good receivers as well.
Our Mason's going to be in tonight. I don't know.
The closer. Look for him in the fourth quarter.
Reaper.
All right, so let me start with you first on this question. If Alabama were to lose, how do you think that would have happened?
We would obviously Ty Simpson not completing any passes, getting nervous, letting the crowd get to him, because this is going to be a big crowd. You can't let it affect him.
Yeah.
And then probably getting shut down run game, not being able to, you know, get anything going there, not controlling the ground of scrimmage at all.
Yes, sir.
So that's the best thing.
Yes, sir. And okay, same thing for you. If Oklahoma were to lose this game, how do you think it would have happened?
I think it happens on the offensive side. We're not getting things done. Ball's not getting thrown to the right hands, and we're not running it on the ground and getting enough explosive plays to score touchdowns. I mean, we scored 1 touchdown against LSU. It was a very close game. I have faith in Tate Sandell, but I would love to see a little bit more than just our kicking being the one that gets our points, and I think that might be our downfall.
Smart lady, smart lady. So, for you, is it more of John Mateer that you're kind of putting the blame on, or would it be the offensive coordinator, Ben Arbuckle?
I think it's both. I can't put blame because, you know, who's calling the shots? It's not Mateer, it's Arbuckle.
Yes,
but who's
ma'am.
not completing it is John Mateer.
So they both own some of it.
Yeah, and so I think accountability can be shared both ways. You know, it's not always one. It's a team sport, you know, that starts with the coaches and goes on to the players. So I think it's both. We got to trust in the plays that are called and complete the plays that are called too.
Yes, ma'am. So for you, same thing. If you guys were to lose this game, would you put that kind of on the defense, on the quarterback, the coaches? Where do you stand?
Throughout the whole season, defense has always backed us up, making plays. We have the best playmakers, I think, in the SEC. Biased because I'm a Bama fan. But, you know, I wouldn't put it on I'd put it kind of on like a team. Like, I feel like every time we've lost a game, none of us shows up.
Okay.
We're all kind of sitting back because we're Bama. No, we have to be still hungry, and that's where
Gotta play as a team. I like that.
That's where we lose it.
I like that. You put it on the team. So, final question. Give me a score prediction.
17-20, Bama.
17-20 Bama.
I think it's going to be 16-10 Oklahoma.
16-10 Oklahoma, low scoring game. So you see, guys, we got it from the siblings. One Bama fan, one Oklahoma Sooner fan. Both very smart, intelligent fans. I thank you guys for doing the interview.
Yeah, thank you.
The YouTube channel is called No Faking Sports. Do you guys watch any YouTube?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Okay, who is your go-to for sports?
I watch John Boy Media. He does a lot of baseball.
Okay.
For Oklahoma, I do watch like the Pat McAfee show.
Okay. Okay.
And then I watch a couple local OU guys. I don't know their names off the top of my head.
Okay.
But that's who I watch. But I'm gonna
No Faking Sports is going to be your new one. How about you?
I typically watch Pat McAfee. I love watching all the saving clips.
Okay, yeah. Pat McAfee is awesome.
Yeah.
He's up there now, ain't he?
Yeah, we got here early.
Oh, you just were over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
No
Well,
Faking
hopefully
Sports.
one day you guys will be able to say that you did an interview with me. It's going to be on my page.
Okay.
And hopefully I'll be up there one day.
I hope so. Yes.
I'll be the next Pat McAfee, the first David Kincaid, actually.
Yes.
Did you find it? So it's,
Faking Sports?
well, take off the G and then there is no spaces in it. So take all the spaces out.
This one?
Boom, right
Awesome.
there.
You got another subscriber.
Yes. Thank you very much, guys.
you.
Enjoy the game,
Yeah,
all right?
Thank you.
So like I was saying, just getting out, meeting the people, getting more interviews at a truly historic game, at a truly historic site. These are two blue blood programs. This is, I mean, the Palace is one of the best college football venues in all of college football, regardless of how you see it. It is very hard to come here and get a win against these Oklahoma Sooners. So I hope y'all enjoy the game. Well, this will be after, so they will have already enjoyed the game. But I'm definitely going to enjoy the game. Boomer.
All right, guys, now we get to the game. The atmosphere is electric. We got a cool little light show going on. The stadium is rocking. Now it's time to play some football. And Oklahoma Sooners come out on fire. The first series, we ran the ball 6 of 9 plays and went 31 yards. It ended in a punt, but it's okay because we flipped the field position. Alabama actually ends up starting on their own 12. That's important. Running the football, flipping the field position, playing the field position game. Running the football is how we beat them last year. Playing the field position game is how we beat them the last 2 times. Okay? So we ran the ball 6 of 9 plays, 31 yards, ended in a punt. It's okay. Time for our defense to step up. Bama comes out. Starts on their own 12. Defense holds. Bama goes 3 and out. Great start to the game. Running the football and a 3 and out by Alabama. Second series. Out of the 8 plays, we ran the ball 4 times. So Ben Arbuckle is mixing it up. I'm actually super excited because we're actually running the football. Now, on the game, John Mateer got most of the carries. Xavier Robinson didn't have many carries. It was mostly Torrey Blaylock. It's okay. But we're running the football, starting the game off, and it is helping us. We go 59 yards after starting on our own 41. We get a huge 17-yard pass to Xavier Robinson on a 3rd and 10, and then we get an 8-yard run for a touchdown by John Mateer. Sooners go up 7-0. Great start to the game. We score first. The offensive coordinator is running the ball. You can't ask for too much more. We kick off. Bama's second series. We get a huge sack by Kip Lewis on 1st down. Puts them behind the sticks. They go 3 plays, punt, 0 net yards. Defense is playing on fire. The home crowd is rocking. Everything is going in our favor. Third series, we go 6 plays for 13 yards, but we take 3 minutes off of the clock. Why? Because we are running the football. Now, the drive gets stalled because we have a terrible unsportsmanlike penalty by Eddie Pierre-Louis on the sideline. Just kind of the pile going, and then he just sees a guy standing there and he shoves him. This is a terrible play, man, but it is what it is. Tate Sandell comes out and kicks a 51-yard field goal, 10-0 Sooners. Bama comes out, the very next drive, they go 3 plays and punt. Now, 3 series in, we're up 10-0. We're playing phenomenally well. All the momentum is on our side because we are running the football. At this point in the game, time of possession is OU 11 minutes and 4 seconds to Bama's 4 minutes and 14 seconds. And I want y'all to understand that why this is so big, because later in the second half, it flips. we stop running the football. But when we're running the football, what I keep preaching over and over and over and over, we have successful drives, we take control of the time of possession, and we take control of the field position, and our defense can just play lights out. All right, after Bama punts, we start on our own 37. This drive, even though it ended in a touchdown, Ben Arbuckle starts to go away from the run a little bit. We only ran the ball twice this drive. But we got back-to-back huge catches by Deion Burks for 15 and 18 yards for a total of 33 yards. Then we get a 16-yard catch by Jacob Jordan. We got a Jacob Jordan signing. Great to see him on the field. Love watching, him play. And then Batir caps the drive off with a 7-yard touchdown pass to Isaiah Satania. Great drive. Ends in a touchdown. Batir is cooking. But I remember thinking to myself, even though we got the touchdown here, this was kind of a shaky drive. We started getting more pass happy, and a lot of it was kind of, sometimes when you feel like you see a drive and you feel like, hey, we just executed, we just went down the field. And then some drives you just feel like you got a little luck here and there. It was, some of it was just kind of by inches. It's more because of John Mateer's throwing motion. And we're going to talk more about this later, but that sidearm throwing motion, it's terrible. It's the reason why he misses a lot of passes. Now, he made a lot of passes, and he did a pretty good job. But some of the decision-making when it's rushed, a lot of the interception, which we're going to talk about as well, it just goes back to what I said before about putting too much on John Mateer's plate. When you just give him enough, he can play well in certain spots. But when he has to lead the team in rushing, and then you got him throwing the ball 30 to 40 times a game, it's not going to work. And I've said this over and over and over, and it ends up being our downfall. Live by Mateer, die by Mateer. All right, 4 series for Alabama. They finally start to get something going with a 29-yard pass to Brooks on a 3rd and 5. Extends the drive. Then a 23-yard pass to tight end Cuevas. Bama's at the OU 18. They go 4-yard run, 4-yard pass, 10-yard pass to Brooks, who catches it at the 6 and gets in with great effort. I'll be honest, I hated this defensive call here. We know more than likely it's a pass. Man up here, put 3 safeties, zone in the goal line, and we could possibly get a stop here, but we went full zone and it looked like everybody was open. 17-7, Bama gets on the board. This sparks the beginning of the end. Series for the Oklahoma Sooners, and I told you the last series, we were starting to get away from the run a little bit. After we were controlling the time of possession, we were mixing up run and pass. We were starting to get more pass heavy. And I told you guys before, this is where Ben Arbuckle just goes off the rails. He can do something that will have some success, but he always reverts right back to who he is. That is a pass-first, pass-happy offensive coordinator. He does not know what it means to run the ball and control the football game. He just doesn't have it in him, guys. We go 4 plays for 17 yards. First play, a 15-yard pass to Burks. Then we get a 4-yard run by Mateer. Then we go pass, punt. Now, Xavier Robinson did drop a deep ball in which he could have just walked in the end zone. But my question is, why is Xavier Robinson in that position in the first place? Why didn't we not have one of our sure-handed wide receivers running deep down the middle of the field. Deion Burks has been making amazing catches so far. Put him in that position. We're winning 17-7 to this point. There's no reason to be going no huddle. Play complementary football. Take care of the game plan as a whole. But I'm not going to blame him, the offensive coordinator, for the running back dropping the football. It hit him in the chest. Great throw by John Mateer. That is on Xavier Robinson. I would just say don't put him in that position. The same thing that I would say don't put John Mateer in the position to be throwing the ball as much as he's throwing the ball and running the ball as much as he's running the ball. We have an offensive coordinator that has our quarterback leading the team in rushing, and then we have running backs running down the middle of the field in positions that wide receivers should be in. Do you not know the positions on the football field and how they train? Wide receivers train to catch the football. Running backs train to run the football. Instead of practicing John Mateer running the football all the damn time, work on his throwing mechanics. Goodness. But we have to punt. I don't know what the hell Miller is doing. He double clutches, drops the football, double pumps. It just looked terrible. The punt gets blocked, and Alabama ends up with the ball in Oklahoma territory on the 30. Now, the defense gets a stop right here and holds them to a field goal. But Alabama started the drive off with a 14-yard pass complete to Horton. The second play, we get a sack by Marvin Jones Jr. Ty Simpson never saw him coming. This should have been a strip sack. He could have ran up to him, snatched the ball out of his hands, and took off running. But he was nervous. He couldn't believe he was there. And it was just one of those sacks where you just kind of fall into the guy. Man, as a defensive end, Ty Simpson should have been getting carted off the field after that play. It should have been a Goldberg spear. But we get the sack. They get the field goal. Now, at this point in the game, this is where coaching comes into play. Ben Arbuckle should be able to reflect. And I know it's bang, 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 bang. Because they get the field goal, now it's time for us to come on the field. But you have to go back and reflect and say, okay, last two series I've kind of gotten away from the run a little bit. Alabama has built some momentum. They have scored 10 unanswered points. They're starting to come back. Let me slow it down a little bit because it's almost halftime. Let me reel it in a little bit and get back to the run game. This is where my frustrations with Brent Venables comes in at. Because Brent Venables should be beelining over to the offensive coordinator saying, hey, let's run the football a little bit. Because that's what Nick Saban would have done. Let's slow down this momentum. We're the home team. To this point, we have been the most dominant football team. But we have made some mistakes. That's just like in basketball. I told you guys, it's kind of the same thing. When you start shooting threes and you start missing a few. You know how a shooter gets back in rhythm? He gets to the basket and he gets to the free throw line. And it gets him back in his rhythm. Or he shoots a mid-range. He has to see the ball go in the basket. We need to get back to dominating this game the way we was in our first couple of drives because we were running the football and taking time off the clock. But that's not what we did. What we did do was call a 2-yard run for John Mateer. Then we got a huge pass by Jamarco Carter that gets us to midfield. This is about 2 minutes into the game, guys. We're in our 2-minute offense, but we can still run the game. We're at midfield. John Mateer gets a sack, and then John Mateer throws a god-awful pass to nobody. Whether he thought the receiver was going to stop or whatever he thought it was, you don't throw the ball without looking at the defense and looking where you're throwing the ball. That cornerback never sat. Even if the receiver did stop, that cornerback still could have stepped in front of that pass and ran it in for a touchdown. That is 100% on John Mateer. 100%. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But because Ben Arbuckle never got away from wanting to just throw the ball over and over and over, now the game is 17-7. We've lost all momentum at home, and we're about to go into halftime with a tie ball game. And hopefully we can come back out in the second half and gain back all the momentum that we previously had that we just gave away to the University of Alabama. Okay, so at this point, the clock is at 1:18. We try to get something going. We don't get any points before half. It's okay. Go into the locker room. Talk about what's working and what's not working. Make your adjustments. We always talk about the adjustments. One thing about Ben Arbuckle, he's terrible in the first quarter, which means his game plan is terrible, and he's terrible in the third quarter, in which we didn't score any points in the third quarter of this game. So I told you guys before, that tells me that your adjustments are crap and you are not a very good football coach. But we do have something that we can hang our hat on. What's working is running the football, mixing up the play calling, run and pass. In the first half, I'm actually excited, even though we gave up 10 unanswered points, we're only up 7. Why? Because we have 20 rushes. And if you have been a subscriber to this channel for a while, then you know you've probably seen my video where I pointed out the fact that Ben Arbuckle, even going back to his Washington State days, is undefeated when he runs the ball 20 or more times. So just do the same damn thing in the second half. Not only that, Caleb DeBoer is winless when the opposite team runs the ball 40 plus times. All of his losses that he has had in his career at Alabama and at the University of Washington, the teams have ran the ball 40 plus times. All you have to do is continue that in the second half. But we don't get that. But before we get there, let's talk about the halftime stats. The halftime stats are pointing in our direction in every which way but two. That's the turnovers, in which we had 1 turnover because of the punt block, and penalties. We had 2 penalties to their 1. That's another thing about this team that Brent Venables needs to really clean up in the offseason. We are terrible when it comes to penalties. That's a lot of discipline issues. I know we want to play fast, and I know we want to play aggressive, so I can handle some of that stuff. But we need to clean up these penalties. Time of possession, Bama, 10 minutes and 22 seconds. Oklahoma almost doubled them up. 19 minutes and 38 seconds from running the football, extending and having long drives, keeping Alabama off of the field, not letting them get into a rhythm. Okay? Rushing, Alabama, -3 yards, Oklahoma 50. I'll take it. I think that we would have more rushing yards if we would have given those rushes to the running backs instead of giving them to John Mateer. But it's neither here nor there. Third down percentage, 1 for 6 for Alabama. 1 for 6. And Oklahoma 5 for 9. So the run game has helped you out as far as your third down percentage, because we hadn't been very good on third down, but it has helped us out in the first half of this game. We should be able to close this game out and get a win. All right, coming out of halftime, Alabama gets the ball. They start off with a 12-yard gain to Bernard, but then the defense holds. And they make Alabama punt on 4 plays. Oklahoma gets the ball back. We call a run on first down for a 4-yard gain, and then we go incomplete pass, punt. That's it. 3 and out. 4-yard gain on first down. Incomplete pass, punt. More of the same. Bama gets the ball at midfield now. They're on the 40-yard line. Their 40-yard line coming across the 50. They get a huge 30-yard run by Hill on first down. Then they get a 30-yard pass for a touchdown to Brooks. And they go up. Down the touchdown, Oklahoma completely abandons the run. We go sack, pass, punt. That is back-to-back 3 and outs coming out of halftime. Back-to-back 3 and outs coming out of halftime. No adjustments made whatsoever. John Mateer has thrown an interception, and he has not looked good on some throws. Let's just continue to throw the ball all over the place. And don't tell me we can't run, because we were doing just fine in the first half. Bama gets the ball near midfield again. This time they're at the 38. Now you see the difference between us sustaining drives because we're running the football and we're controlling the field position. Now every time Alabama's getting the ball, they're getting the ball at midfield because we're going 3 and out. They get a field goal. They go up 10. Then the next drive, we mix in some runs. So we try to go back to the run a little bit. We get a huge 15-yard penalty. The safety grabs Jaron Canick, helps us out a little bit. And then we get a 37-yard touchdown pass to Deion Burks. After that, that's it. Ball game, game over, because we go punt, miss field goal, miss field goal. The game's over. Alabama did score again, but it really didn't matter because we were doing nothing. Now, as painful as that was, we made it through it. My goodness, man. When I tell you, I had to take some time before I did this video because I was just, guys, I couldn't have come on here and did a reaction right after the video. There was no way I could have did that. I actually wanted to do some interviews after the win, but that didn't work out, so we didn't get any of those. It was just me just saying, I'm done, it's over, just is what it is. So that's the conclusion of the season for the Oklahoma Sooners, guys. We finished 10-2, well, 10-3, because like I said before, Brent Venables is 0-4 in the postseason. We got to rectify that. We got to clean that up. That is a terrible look. It's a terrible look. We've lost, whatever. On the season, of course, the back half, we used some of our Sooner magic. And I think we probably used it all up. Because this game was super rare in the fact that we didn't play well anywhere. Defensively, we didn't play very well. And I don't mind being honest about that. I have ridden for the defense all season, and I've put the blame directly on the shoulders of Ben Arbuckle and the offense for not producing and not running the football. But this game, we didn't play defense very well. Our special teams stunk. We missed 2 field goals and had a punt blocked off of the punter dropping the ball and not bringing his foot forward. And the offense didn't play very well. They played very well at the beginning when they had favorable field position. But when it came time to create that field position for yourself, we didn't do well at all. Hence, going 3 and out in back-to-back drives after halftime. So the season is over. Don't worry, Sooner fans. I'm not going anywhere. Usually I disappear after the season because I don't really care to cover recruiting. So I haven't been doing videos, but this year I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to continue to do videos. I have some stuff lined up that I want to take care of, and cranking up the first video after this one is going to be me giving out coaching grades. Okay, so stick around for that video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I want you guys to drop down in the comments and tell me how you feel about this game as a whole and how you feel about the season as it went. The national media never considered us a contender because we were winning games in an unconventional way. Yes, defense wins championships, but it was the offense that had a lot of people not even wanting us to be in the playoffs. And I'm going to be honest with you, deservingly so. Because we did not have an offense this year that looked like it could go win a national title. In today's day and age, I know Miami beat Texas A&M 10-3, but you're not going to get into the later rounds of the playoffs, into the championship game, and win a football game 10-3. I could be wrong. We'll see. But that just, when you don't have an offense that's producing anything, you're not going to win the field position. You're not going to win the time of possession. And you're going to lose. Stats for this game. I gave you the halftime stats. In which we had almost doubled up Alabama in the time of possession, but it totally flipped this game. The same way that we beat Alabama earlier in the season, they beat us that way. We pretty much beat them in every category. Passing, 307 to 232. Rushing, 55 yards. We had 50 rushing yards in the first half. We gained 5 yards in the second half. How? How does that happen? 55 rushing yards to Alabama's 28. We won the time of possession 33-26. We did not get to the 40 rushes. We only ran the ball 33 times. So that's after running the ball 20 times in the first half. We only ran it 13 times in the second half. And a big chunk of those were John Mateer because he led the team in rushing attempts with 19. But the same way that we beat them in the first game of the season, that's how they beat us, because we lost the turnover margin 2-0. They didn't turn the ball over at all. John Mateer went 26 of 41 for 307 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. He also had 19 carries for 15 yards. There's your discrepancy right there. It looks like Ben Arbuckle is going to be back. It looks like John Mateer is going to be back. So we'll see if there's any adjustments made and if he can improve on what he did this year. There have been people in my comment section saying, hey, you got to give Ben Arbuckle time. You got to give John Mateer time. Garbage. No. I don't know how much more time y'all think we have. It's 25 years without a national championship. How much more time y'all think we got? Y'all think we can get to 30 years and still continue to be considered a blue blood program in college football? Brent Venables has 2 winning seasons and 2 losing seasons. Net close wins this season will equal to net close losses the next season if we don't fix the issues that we have. 6-7 the first season, then 10-2. A lot of close wins in that 10-2 season. We lose the offensive coordinator, we go 6-7. Bring in a new coordinator, 10-2. Where do you guys think we go next year? Once again, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, do all that stuff. Until next time.